Mm-hmm. They might. Go. Move, please.
Having issues with mine.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, welcome to Amateur Hour. I'm trying something. Can you hear me? Just want to check something. Hello. Yeah. Okay. But I know you're probably wondering what I'm doing, but like I said, it's amateur hour, so just bear with me. Things are a bit crazy in the Eleutheria household this afternoon. Lots of stuff going on. So that's why I had to try something. Yes, I know that.
No,
I was trying something.
trying not to get involved with
How does it sound now?
Day to date, up to date.
I'm just wondering if you can hear the deep voice in the background.
Calls detail.
And
I went with the ball
can you hear the TV? Because my mom's TV's on. Mr. Punisher, your comment disturbs me about new shirts.
It's up to you. I'm going to send this to you.
I think you know my
knowledge sharing.
Yeah, we're gonna do something quickly. No offense, it's just we're
Cool. It's okay.
doing anonymous stuff, so please don't take it as an offense, okay?
No, I was happy with the 6. Somewhere between 6 and 7.
Yeah, whilst I'm just dealing with something quickly, you guys can let me know how the sound is.
Because you provided them to.
What am I looking for?
I know that they're not the right ones, but you've got up to date with what you have. Some of them still do need a little bit of work. I know that.
Just feeling a bit distracted is all. Just a little bit distracted.
Okay, signed and filed. They are signed, aren't they? I thought that Andrea had them.
Sorry.
Was it signed before that? Then you are still filed.
Okay, so
I'm going to go with the 4.
How's the sound going?
No, actually,
Can you hear the TV and the incredibly deep voice? Or has my trick worked?
You were missing something.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not covering current events today because I had a bit of a social media blackout. I sort of watched Germ's stream with Steve Hofmeyer this morning. And then after that, I watched fun content on YouTube whilst I crocheted a blanket. And that was it. And I really can't wear my glasses to stream because then you guys can't see me. My eyes.
I'm happy with the 5. You?
Jeez, guys. Tell me how it sounds. Please.
Oh, there's nothing for Friday.
Sorry, I'm being a bit whiny today.
Okay, so you do miss some of them, so I'm going to go.
And you can see I'm feeling a bit tired. Like it shows.
Updates.
So yeah, I'm feeling lockdown fatigue because like when we first locked down, we told our children that they can't go to the shops, and they're basically not allowed to leave the house because of the virus, or the government's response to the virus rather. And so we said, Dad's not going to work, and it's only one of us going to the shops at the time, and the children can't come with us, and blah 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 blah. And now Dad's going back into work, admittedly not as much as before, but he's still going into site just about every day at the moment. And they want to know why, if Daddy's going to work, they can't see their friends.
Really?
So you can hear everything, Mr. Punishment. I don't have cats, and my dog has forgotten how to bark. So
Yeah, I've got 13 now. Checklist and physical check.
there's a lot of background noise. Crap. Let me just make sure that I didn't change something.
You need to turn it off. It's too much.
Is it the laptop?
You're getting a buzzing, aren't you?
No, they said birds and cats and stuff.
Cats? That must be me. Sorry about that.
There's a lot of background noise.
Never had an issue with the checklist.
Well, yeah, this is the thing, Kids in townships don't care. They're just carrying on like life as normal. Am I right? Yeah. So yeah, it's I'm trying to block audio.
What did you have for your check?
That's why I have the egg box. It's weird. Hello, anti-Marxist ZA. I'll work off to you too. Oh, he was kidding about the cats and dogs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so like I'm tired of constantly having to make excuses to my kids as to why they can't see their friends and why we can't do everything that we used to do. And you know what, there's only so long you can tell a child that, but it's the virus, but it's the virus, but it's the virus. I mean, 4 months later, people are fed up. They really are. And especially children.
If you want an egg, that's fine. There's 3 points difference between.
Yes, I'm a dedicated YouTuber. Yeah. I'm trying to up my production game with what I have. Because I have no budget, zero budget. So I'm making do with the camera that I have, which isn't actually a webcam, it's an action cam. If I had GoPro money, it would be a GoPro. And yeah, I remembered that I had this lapel microphone, which would probably work better than a cell phone headset. And yeah. So, hi, gentle inflatables. That's awesome. Thanks for joining me. That's really cool to see you here. Gentle Inflatables always gets teased for her name, but you see, she hires out jumping castles. So the name makes sense. Yeah. Anyway. I don't know which Emily anti-Marxist ZA is shouting at, but yeah, I think you better close the gate or something like that. And yes, Gentle Inflatable doesn't mind being teased, which is why she carries on using her business name. Because it's actually quite funny. that she gets teased, and like there's like a sexual innuendo that seems to go around with the male YouTubers, and actually she hires out kids jumping castles. So that's rather hilarious. Anyway, that's what she says. What's the truth? I don't know. Dodgy, go check out her channel. You tell me. You see, even Michael Happs thought it was a naughty euphemism. See? Now, this just goes to show the difference between men and women, because all the men think it's a naughty euphemism, and all the women think it's probably jumping castles. Jumple castles. I can't even speak. That's how fatigued I am. And Dodgy Idealist is giving totally the wrong impression, telling people I was up with him till 2 a.m. this morning. I'm not even going to touch that comment any further than I already did. Gentle Inflatable says, thanks for the mention. You're so welcome. By the way, she's based in Cape Town. So like all of you KPs that like to watch me, please support a small business in Cape Town and get in touch with Gentle Inflatables the next time you're having even an adult party. Just hire them. She likes to let them guess. Mr. Punisher wants to know if she mows her own lawn. That's in reference to stuff that was said on Germ Stream last night, which is quite funny. And Dodgy Idealist is just laughing at the joke he made that I mentioned. She doesn't mow her own lawn, but she does trim her own bushes. Is that what you're looking for, Mr. Punisher? No, I'm very naughty. I'm very, very naughty. Okay, so lockdown fatigue. Why don't you guys tell me about how you've been suffering lockdown fatigue? What's been your challenges? Whilst you think of stuff and put it in the comments, I'll tell you a challenge that we had actually before South Africa even locked down, because a lot of places worldwide were already quarantined. So like soft lockdown or whatever you want to call it. And hold on, I need nicotine. A lot of the stuff that was going around was like, it was when the schools closed overseas. And a lot of the stuff people were saying, oh, yeah, well, you know, you homeschoolers already know, like, you're used to this because you homeschool. So, like, this is normal. No, it's not freaking normal, okay? We are not used to sitting at home, not visiting friends, not going to homeschooling co-ops, not visiting our other homeschooled friends, not seeing friends that we made that are still in school and visiting. My daughter's walking past me with a thumbs up. She's like, yes, yes, this is not normal. You know, we're not antisocial creatures. That's not why we pulled our children out of school. This isn't normal for us. We're not used to this. It sucks. It sucks. And yeah, I'm tired of having to explain to my children that yes, it's not a deadly disease, but the government still doesn't want us to get it. Like, how do you actually make a child not panic about this disease, but then justify being locked down? Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm really tired. There were some comments. A lot of people liked my sexual innuendos, obviously. Bill of Rights, CIG, work in general, so I didn't have too many changes on my side. Oh, that's so clever. That's really clever. I like that. I really thought it was gentle inflatables because, like, inflatables are gentle. Like, that's cool. Yeah. You know what the trouble is? I'm not entirely sure which of my friends is a Karen. But yeah, I have a friend that I do actually need to remember to message and get through and visit her with her 2 kids before she pops 2 more babies out next month. My friend is pregnant with twins. So I need to pop by and see her. Hmm? I know. My daughter's also like, I want to see her before the babies come. Gentle Inflatables agrees. She says it's too much, sick of being home and explaining to kids about it. Yeah, and I don't know, Gentle Inflatables, I don't know how old your kids are. I know you have 3, like me. But I'm not sure if they went back to school and then are now back at home again, or what the situation is there and how they're dealing. So can let me know. I just got confused. School is coming back. Sorry. Yeah, you know, last week when I streamed with Joe, because the president was speaking, and your brothers are now making a noise. Yeah, they announced they're closing the schools for 4 weeks. Yes, I saw that on Twitter. Sorry about that. Apparently, my daughter didn't read the news headline. Gentle Inflatables, I'm going to address this just now. I just want to say how's it to Yanni. Thank you very much for joining me, Yanni. Yes, my friend is having 2 babies and she already has 2 children, but she's having 2 more babies at the same time. And anybody who's had 1 newborn knows that having 2 newborns is scary. So yeah. Gentle Inflatables 5, 7, and 12, all boys. I'm so glad I have at least 1 daughter. They went back to school 3 weeks later, school shut. I'm sure they're very impressed. Okay? I'm sure they're very happy that happened. Okay, so they're going back on the 17th because the Western Cape said they're not necessarily going to follow what Rama Pupul says. So that's great. Okay, what am I making? What am I making? Right now, I'm making something that's not here. I'm making a blanket that currently is in my bedroom because that's generally, I sit on the bed and watch YouTube and crochet. So, but I can share a picture with you of what it looked like a little while ago. No, actually I can't. I don't know where it is. But anyway, yeah, so I'm making a blanket on, hold on. I hope you guys couldn't hear it, but my sons were going in the bedroom, and it was annoying me and distracting me. So, okay, so I'm busy crocheting a blanket that will hopefully look nice on my bed. So I'm making that, and then I've still got to, I don't think I can get any more stuffing in this pillow that I crocheted. So I just need to close off the top. And so I've got that, and then I've got another cushion that I'm making for my daughter this time, that I'll also stuff with old shirts and fill and close off. And yeah, just repeating myself, so I'm going to shut up now. And yes, that's currently what I have in progress. And we're also making a wooden shelf, a new wooden shelf that's going to be an organizer for our boys' toys, which we started on Sunday, and it's very close to being finished. But like I said, husband has been rather busy at work because he's opening a new site. So there's lots of infrastructure to be done, service to be set up, and programs to install and whatnot. So he's been rather busy. So this pillow, I love how this one turned out. It's like you can actually see the shape of each stitch, which came out really, really nice. And although I'm using the same hook and supposedly the same yarn, I'm trying to find the ball of yarn. Hold on. So this is what the t-shirt yarn looked like. It's like this beige and white stripe, and it was quite effective on here. This, I think, took me 3 or 4 days watching the live streams and crocheting at the same time. So like maybe 8 hours total to crochet. And then I started this one, but you can see the yarn is like behaving differently because it's not, the stitches don't look the same, and it's not holding the same shape. If you go follow me on Facebook, please don't add me as a friend on Facebook. Just follow Eleutheria Beth on Facebook. You'll see I posted a few pictures of me, the progress of making this pillow, and it really stood like a structured basket, and this one is like collapsing. It's like the yarn's supposed to be the same, but it's not behaving the same. So I don't know. But my daughter said it's fine. She's happy with it anyway. So I'll make it, shove it full of the offcuts from all the stuff that I sew, and there we go. Pillow. I also apparently cut up my husband's favorite work shirts. So, but actually I don't. I don't cut up his favorite work shirts. I cut up his work shirts that are no longer fit for work. So I take the buttons off and I save them in my button sorter, because you can't throw buttons away because you never know when you're going to need a button. And I cut the shirts up into strips and I shove them in the pillow. So yes. And yeah, other than that, this overlocker is dusty because I still haven't made a dust cover for it. And so I need to clean it and put a cover on it. And yeah, I have made a few masks, just because if it's compulsory for us to wear masks, I'm not going to spend a shit ton of money on them. So I have made masks because the pattern was free on all the sewing blogs. That's half a face mask. So you cut 2 mirrored ones and then you sew it together in the middle. And yeah. And yes, Dodgy now knows what to do with old clothes. just make sure you wash them before you stuff them in your pillows. Otherwise, you might get stinky pillows. And then I'm trying to think, I have so many works in progress at the moment because I'm so ADD. And I'm also a bit of a perfectionist. So I get what they call perfection paralysis. So if I can't do something perfectly, then I'll stop doing it. So, like, because my friend is having twins, she's going to use cloth diapers. So I told her to just cut up old towels, and then I'm making her waterproof covers for her to use over the toweling. So yeah, that's what I'm making at the moment. Yeah, I seriously, I have a lot of projects on the go here that I need to complete. I need to make my sons some long sleeve t-shirts because they don't have enough. They have just enough, but if I don't keep my washing super up to date, if I fall behind on that, then they run out of t-shirts. So I need to make those. And yeah. What's a good idea, Dodgy? Cloth nappies. Can I tell you a secret? I cloth diapered both my boys. That's no problem, Shirley. Was it good? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, obviously, because we don't know it's new.
And Gentle Inflatables is busy cooking while she watches the stream. Yeah, I had to get dinner on in the pressure cooker before I came on. So, but that's nothing normal for me. That's actually why I decided to do the stream at the time of day that I did, because I normally do, if I haven't already cooked in the morning, then I get it on early afternoon, about lunchtime. I don't really like the kitchen, so if I can be in there for one time, 1 hour and get everything done, my eating and my cooking, then I'm happy. So yeah.
There's 3 of them.
Pressure cookers are super awesome. Yeah, I have an automatic one. It's kind of like an Instant Pot knockoff. So yeah, I can even put a timer on it and it'll cook later, and it's great. Love it.
This is then I don't need a second card.
Far too expensive. And at one stage we had 2 still in diapers. So yeah, we saved a lot of money. Dishes suck too. Luckily there's 3 adults in this house that can take care of dishes, so it's generally not too much of a hassle. And we also have a dishwasher, so spoiled.
Okay.
Shirley managed to forget about the current lockdown for a while because of the Mars rover launch. So that's great. That's great to hear.
0.8 cents. Or 8 cents a copy.
Pressure cooker is heaven sent, yeah. Yeah, so here's something that surprises a lot of people to find out about me. But I am pescatarian. I cannot eat meat. It upsets my stomach. And I've tried to go back on meat. My husband got biltong for Father's Day, and I wanted to eat it, and I did, and I got an upset stomach. It was totally worth the upset stomach. But yeah, we know that it doesn't agree with me. So I can only eat fish or vegetarian food. So I cook a lot. I cook with lentils and beans and stuff like that.
So if we have to figure out the way to charge
And
this,
if you buy that stuff tinned, it's just so much more expensive than buying the dry stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm going to cook it myself. And I tried all the tricks of on the stove and then in the oven and pre-cook and pre-boil and soak this long and this. And every single time, my pulses, everything, my legumes, everything came out hard.
One quick thing.
Never cooked properly.
Does it have USB?
So eventually I told my mom about this.
Buy a USB port. Okay.
Pressure cooker that I like, that was like the Instant Pot, but at the time we couldn't get the Instant Pot in South Africa. So I told my mom about it, and she bought it for me for my birthday. So, yeah, I have that now. But now I want an Instant Pot. Because,
Okay.
yeah. Gentle Inflatable says her youngest is 2, but chicken doesn't upset his tummy. Only red meat affects him. So weird. I hate chicken.
So it's not on the
Like I can't. I don't like chicken.
That's fine.
I just don't.
It's just, that's the only machine that's not going to be on the demo because it's a guest internet station.
Do you know, Dodgy Idealis, speaking about doing sheep's tail or oxtail or any of that stuff, it was my husband's birthday in July, and I said to him, what do you want for dinner? And he said ribs. And I was like, okay, how's about something achievable? Because like buying ribs is quite expensive. You know, if you go to Spur or whatever, it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
So he says,
yeah, I can't scan to email.
So anyway, we went to Food Lovers and they were selling ribs. And I was like, okay, you know what? We're going to buy the ribs and I'm going to cook them in the pressure cooker. And then you can put them under the grill and crisp them up a little bit. So that's what we did. We put the ribs in the pressure cooker for, I think it was 20 or 30. I'd be lying if I looked up a time and went with it. And then I took them out of the pot, because you have to put them on a trivet in the pot with some water to make steam. I took them out the pot and they were falling off the bone. That's how tender they were. And then we put them under the grill just to give them that like proper braai or whatever taste. And my word, was my family impressed with those ribs.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, wow.
I'm happy with that.
So yeah. An Instant Pot is actually a multi-cooker. So it can slow cook, it can cook under pressure, it can make yogurt, it can make wine apparently, it can make
Look, if they're
jam.
going to do this, they are going to do it now.
Yeah. So it literally is a multi-cooker. You can do whatever you want to do, you can do in an Instant Pot. It is so worth the money. Absolutely worth it.
Absolutely.
Shirley Creed was vegetarian for 15 years, but had to stop as she couldn't get enough protein and not keen on the processed stuff. Yeah. Look, I can't eat that soy stuff. I was really chuffed to find the corn stuff. Which made really good chicken nuggets. They made really good chicken nuggets and stuff like that. Really good replacement for that, because I missed like burgers and sausages and stuff like that. But the soy stuff, oh, my stomach doesn't like that either. So yeah, and like because I can still eat fish. I know I'm getting enough protein. So. And I'm making everybody hungry. Dodgy Idealist is hungry. Michael Herb's stomach is rumbling. The Dodgy Idealist doesn't make jams the whole summer. Please don't give the spouse. Hello, Paul Hart. Just wield your spanner responsibly, please. Geez, I can see there's going to be like a war between all my viewers, and I'm going to have to make every single one of them moderators just so that they don't fight over the freaking spanner. And just so we're clear, people, they only have spanners so that they can post links. Okay, Paul has a spanner because it's Paul, because he's always here to tease me about my husband's shirts. So Shirley Creek couldn't get corn at that time, but I had it in the UK, yeah. And you know they've pulled out of South Africa now. So I can't even get that anymore. Very disappointed. Paul is calling himself the chosen one, which, yeah, okay. The self-appointed one, more like. But anyway. And yeah, so haven't really spoken much about lockdown fatigue, have we? How many of you made bread at the beginning of lockdown? I mean, we did, but my husband likes to make bread anyway. So, Paul, corn is a brand of non-meat meat. So like that soy crap that Fries makes, yeah, it's just a better version of that. It's made from a mushroom protein. I think it's called mycoprotein or something like that. And they make a good imitation chicken nugget and chicken schnitzel and bacon, but they call it breakfast meat, and sausages and what they call savory bits, which looks like diced up chicken. Wait, Paul, let's just go back to this. I'll let you make fun of non-meat meat in a bit. But what happened here with the popo visiting you? Here? How do I do this? I'm pointing the wrong way. There. Never mind. I can't figure out mirror images, so tell me about this. Doja Delis, try not to get into the kitchen. I love that. Is non-meat meat like a fake orgasm? You were bribed with brandy and whiskey. Okay. Mushroom-based protein, yes. No, they really did a good job of imitating it. Like, really, their chicken schnitzels were on point, and their chicken nuggets, their sausages are great. Yeah, I love it. What business must be closed? Paul? Why? And what is TRT? What are they? This is what I hate about this country. And what I specifically hate about the fact that the ANC is in charge of the police that is policing the Western Cape, and the Western Cape is not actually an ANC tactical response team. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Ecotourism. But aren't you allowed to do tours and stuff like that? I thought you were allowed. I thought it was allowed now. And more important than that, who the bloody hell reported you? Let's find that Karen. And let's get the TRT on her ass as well, please. Because no, like, okay, even though I don't eat meat, it's not that I don't eat meat for ideological reasons. I believe that meat should be consumed. But I believe even more so that in hunting, it's like full on, I believe in hunting.
Service desk.
And I know that all the guys with private game farms and that are struggling this year because people cannot go and hunt. So.
Really?
Paul says he can't repeat what he told them because swearing and stuff. It's okay. I don't mind swearing.
Confident. You do not have people that don't allow tickets.
There we go. Mr. Punisher has a solution for you. Register as a taxi and then you're good to go. They announced some changes to tourism rules today, he thinks. Good changes or bad changes, Michael? Not that I
I
fucking
honestly
care.
was going to give you a 3 on that
Because we must just keep
because there are quite a few.
going. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the emails and there haven't been tickets attached to them. Calls up to date at the hotel. Unfortunately, I've also given you a 3 on that.
Yes. So Dodgy Idealist is busy
4.
writing a Bill of Rights
What did you have
for
before?
when he gets Cape Independence.
Because where I had it,
But you'll need to like
yeah,
give me
where I had it
refugee
through was
status,
the
please.
detail
Because I'm like
of
stuck
the-
in Gauteng at the moment. So I think I might just go work on Uncle Paul's farm.
knowledge
Uncle Paul, will you
sharing.
take me?
You do
I can sew
sound
and
organized
cook,
a lot.
and I swear I can cook meat, even though I don't eat it. I can cook it.
There might be stuff I'm not aware of
And
that you do.
my husband's a game ranger.
But I have definitely given you.
Okay, he hasn't done it for like 20 odd years, but he is a qualified game ranger. So will you give us refugee status?
SOPs.
I'm kidding.
What did you have?
And they didn't want to really physically fight.
Well, have you ever had a meeting with the hotel?
Well, this is the thing. The land isn't sustaining the animals, and so it's
Did you
yeah.
provide them with them?
Curfew's 10 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. I don't care.
Provide her with them.
I don't really care. Honestly, I don't care.
So I know that your property has
A curfew is an infringement on our civil rights, and I don't like it. And if we're not supposed to be socializing anyway, what the fuck good is a curfew? It's just stupid. Tiny changes, but good changes. Sorry, just one moment. I need to be a mom.
Yeah. Especially since you put in.
Guys, I'm beyond like trying to pretend that this is a perfect professional stream. I'm a mom. I'm a homeschooling mom.
Really?
We get interrupted from time to time, so yeah, you just got to deal. Sorry. Paul.
What is today? It's a Thursday, right?
Sorry, the comments jumped. Cape Independence will not happen without fighting, and few will fight. I'll come down there and fight.
Monday?
I'll come down and fight.
Friday?
I told you, I have the fabric. I'll make Molotov cocktails. It's still here on the floor. I can unstuff the pillows. It's easy.
Wednesday? Yes. Tuesday? No.
Curfew in a democracy, exactly. We don't have a fucking democracy.
Oh, sorry, Monday, yes. Tuesday.
I still haven't made that meme.
2 weeks
I'm not
ago?
fucking amused.
I don't know what the 15th was.
That's my response to the amusement tax. Bye, Mr. Punisher. Thanks for popping in. Sorry, I'm only addressing your comment now. Dodgy Idealist will make sure to give me refugee status. Thank you. Just remember there's 6 of us. I don't know. My mom might not come with, but yeah. Most tourism attractions may not operate, so not much of that used. Not much use that travel thing. I know. Yes. You must be home by 10 p.m. You know, even when I was in high school, my curfew was not 10 p.m. It was 11. Not that I'm advocating for responsible adults like you, me, and Joe Soap and everybody else to have a curfew, but like really. Hello, Reactionary Opinions. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
doesn't matter. It's either or.
But you've got spare ones.
Yeah.
Well, find one along the way.
Yes, but if you haven't done
It's
one,
fine.
there's nothing you can do. So you get scored on what you have.
Paul wants quality control. Paul, if you don't know already that I am quality, then we have a problem. And we'll sort it out.
I'm happy with that.
But we have a problem.
Always.
Reactionary opinions is saying, yeah, what curfew?
So, hotel feedback.
A lot of people aren't obeying.
What have you got?
The thing is, we don't go out at night anyway.
Why so low?
Well, exactly. I mean, first of all, it's winter. Second of all, what the fuck is there to do? Because bars aren't open, restaurants can't serve alcohol and like have good stuff. Like, we're not allowed to socialize with our friends and that. We're only allowed to go to church. So, yeah.
Doesn't matter what the hotel's feedback.
Like, really, what?
What's your understanding of the hotel's feedback? So
I knew someone new to the stream was going to ask what the 8-box thing is for.
Other people phone me for things.
So I'm trying to like block out sound. My husband's on a work call and his voice carries, and I don't know if it's doing anything, but I'm hoping that it's helping. And then my mom's TV is on just behind my camera as well, and so I'm just trying to, I'm seeing if it works. And yeah. So y'all are just going to have to let me know, but I will watch the replay as well and see.
So I've put it down as a 7. But all in all,
do we get to kick people out of the Independent Cape? Yeah, Dodgy Idealist, what you need to know about Paul is he doesn't want any lazy citizens in the Independent Cape. So, just saying.
So you got 59, I got 70.
Steve. There's the Paul I know, teasing me. Yeah, we need to kick out the slackers. I'm not going to say that you may or may not encourage them. Home chaos, normal, love it. I think I'm super behind on comments. No, I'm not.
Because whether they're up to date or not doesn't.
Oh, Yanni's not hearing anything, and I'm assuming you're listening on headphones, Yanni. Which is probably a good indication. Firelighters. Do you know how I make firelighters? Before I started stuffing my fabric scraps in pillows. Jeez, that took a while for me to find that word. I used to take them and shove them in the inside of empty toilet rolls, and then like leave a long string out like a fuse, and then light it because I only sew with 100% cotton. The lowest I go is 95% cotton, 5% spandex, because that's the stuff that stretches for baby clothes. But I would have like this fuse, and then I'd light that, and then fire lighter. But now I make pillows, so. Dodgy Idealist loves it. Yes, Yanni's on headphones. Well, that means that this is really working because, geez, can my husband's voice carry? Yo. He's got a very deep voice, and it's like, I don't know, every surface in the house picks it up and just it travels. So there we go. Someone was making a funny comment about the 8-box. Oh, Chris White's going to be on Reactionary Opinions tomorrow. That's Friday night, 8 p.m. That's fantastic. I love to hear that. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. I'll try to be there. Scott, you know I don't always make it to the Friday night streams. I'm generally not on any of them on a Friday night. So, but I'll try. I can't promise anything. But you know I watch the replay, so that's all that matters. Apparently I hit my poor hubby with the egg box, and then I steal his shirts, and I cut them up and I shove them in my pillows. And so my husband's walking around topless.
Key performance index
So there we go.
indicator.
Dodgy Idealist brewed some moonshine, but that stuff will kill you.
Cool. How was your semi-brother-in-law this morning?
Paul Hart hates this nighttime streaming when I'm on patrol. No fair. Just catch the replays, Paul. But thank you for doing patrols. Had the same problem here. Hubby on conference call, kids playing, organized chaos. Yeah, geez. I wish I could even call it organized chaos. No stress, Bethels. Thank you, honey. Is your channel very reactionary? I would say their channel is rather reactionary. Sorry, I just put down the egg box because I'm actually going to go find. Let's just put it. Hopefully that works. Hold on. Let me just go find Chainsaw Massacre. I'm going to go find their channel. Hold on. Oh yeah, I need to keep that open because StreamYard's going to censor my own freaking comment. And we're going to go reactionary opinions. And we're gonna. Geez, you're really climbing in subscribers nicely, hey, Scott? Okay. Here is their channel. So you can go there and subscribe. There. That's their channel. And their next live stream, which is tomorrow night, the 31st of July. Is there? I can't believe that actually worked on StreamYard. That's the live stream tomorrow night with the Colonel, which is super, super duper awesome. Oh, thank you, Paul. You're doing your moderator duties. Thank you. You're awesome. You want to see how this one works? It's really... Maybe we can do that next week Sunday. Just a heads up to everybody. Tomorrow afternoon is probably going to be my last daily live stream until our new ISP installs the new internet. So because the 31st has fallen on a Friday, it's screwed us over a little bit. So we're looking at probably Tuesday or Wednesday before we get internet at the earliest. So yeah, just letting you, Paul, you are the moderator here today. So yeah, because I know Joe's pretty busy today. So there's not going to be a Sunday afternoon with Mama Beth because I'm not going to, most likely not going to have internet. So I can show you how this works next week Sunday, Scott. Put it in your diary. Oh, and I'm also moving my streams a little bit later to like 4 o'clock. Because it looks like that's the sweet spot when most people can watch. So I've been gradually going like 15 minutes at a time, later and later and later, in case you didn't notice. I can't demote Joe to T-Girl because he's like in charge of promotion and stuff like that. So I can't give him a demotion, unfortunately. It's not a nigh machine, it's a omkap machine. Just so you know. Just letting you know. Shirley Creed is a live stream junkie now. Well, I'm sure you've probably watched everything that there is to watch on Netflix and everything. So yeah, I don't blame you. The only way to bring calmness to the mind is to use the quantum breath technique. I don't know, crocheting and sewing seems to work for me, so it's cool. Sundays is church and family, but he might be able to squeeze it in. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not going to argue with you. I'm not going to read it out because I might get flagged by YouTube. So I'm just leaving it on. Oh, Dodgy, you guys are mean to Joe when he's not here to defend himself. T-girl with business cards. Oh, and Paul saying, I know he's your favorite, even though he's not doing his job. It's not that he's my favorite. It's like, literally, if it weren't for Joe and my husband, I would not be sitting here behind this camera talking to you guys. Like, really, they encouraged me to do it. They were like, no, you have good stuff to say and you have a lot to add to the battle of ideas. Like, just get it out there, get going, and yeah, just talk. And yeah, Joe he really did encourage me along with my husband, and yeah, and he did my logo and stuff. So, you know, this channel really would look like amateur hour if it weren't for him. And yeah, I mean, obviously you guys are enjoying it because you're here and you're interacting with me and everything. So yeah. Sundays is bike day. Vroom. Yes, true. Shirley hasn't got around to Netflix yet. Reactionary Opinions is reacting to Paul. Hello, SML Content. Just hold on. Dodgy Idealist thinks I'm making fun of him. Not at all. It's in my bedside drawer in the orange back basket. Okay. So you may have noticed that on this stream, I haven't said anything like, please subscribe if you're new here and ring the notification bell and give the video a like and, you know, all of that. Because you know what? Apparently, it doesn't freaking matter. It really doesn't freaking matter whether you like the video or whether you dislike the video. YouTube sees it as, thank you. YouTube sees it as interaction with your video. So it really doesn't freaking matter. So if you want to give the video a thumbs down, please do. And if you want to like it because you really do like my content, then please do. But most of all, YouTube values interaction, and that's what you guys are doing in the live chat. So, you know, that's all I need. That's all I need. But if you want to know when I'm going live again, then I suggest subscribing and ringing the notification bell. Not that it makes any difference, apparently. So, just saying. And now there's real tears outside. No, it's not. Not real tears. Or it is real tears, it's just not one of ours. Oh, it's real crocodile tears. And so, yeah, it really doesn't matter what you do because you've already done it in the comments section and that's all that matters, apparently. So that's cool. Joey's a legend. Good lad. He is, and he's fighting a good fight at the moment. There will be no bedside draw discussions. This is all I needed her to get for me. That's all. Anyway. Dodgy Idealist went onto the Drunk Questioners channel on that other platform, and I'm wondering what he thought. Okay, very little to no censorship. Okay, cool. Guys just talking about why they discontent. Wow, Paul Hart is really living up to his moderator status. He's encouraging people to hit the like button and blah, blah. So thank you very much. But like I say, it really doesn't matter. You can dislike it as well, and YouTube's not going to do anything. So it's cool. Very little to no censorship on, what's that place? Yeah, the word we can't say. The PRN. Because otherwise YouTube will, and there goes Scott. He's going to be gone. Finished. My bedside drawer is boring. Well, you see, I have kids, so I have to be very careful what I keep in my bedside drawer. Just saying. Lockdown fatigue equals hurtful. Yes. Fed up. I'm done. Scoodly poop. Very good. Yeah, there's a lot of people that probably aren't in on the joke here. So last night, Joe Emilio interviewed a YouTube creator called Drunk Questioner. And he basically does satirical analysis of like news headlines. He takes a headline and he rips it to shreds. And he's been censored on YouTube for ripping to shreds adverts that he's seen on YouTube. So his content isn't suitable because the content that's in adverts isn't suitable. So he's doing an experiment on another platform to see if he gets better results there. So just saying. Shirley Creed says just hit something. So yeah, hit like, hit dislike, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just don't hit your spouse or your kids. Yeah. Hit a popo and do a public service, preferably with your car or a tank. I need to put on my Ramaphosa voice. My fellow compatriots, we have stolen all the money, but we still make scapegoats of people we don't like and think that that will make you all happy. I thank you. Good night. Good enough for you, Paul Hart? I hope so. So, yeah. So how many more of you are hurtful? Like how many? I think Shirley Creed's probably hurtful because she's older. So she's at risk and not allowed to go anywhere. Pussy lig, traffic cop with a flash. You guys can be disgusting. I like it. My subjects. There is nothing to see with Rama Junior's tenders. Paul Hart is way past hurtful. And Shirley needs a haircut. Find a hairdresser that works from home. That's the best suggestion I can make. Lockdown is lovely because the Storm Legacy, welcome to my stream this afternoon, Storm Legacy. Thank you for popping by. He's a contrarian. He just likes to go against the popular belief. So there we go. Heartful and terrified of what is to come. Yes, dodgy idealists, they are allowed to operate, but surely I'm just gonna straight up say it. Shirley's daughter is a Karen, and she's worried for Shirley's health because Shirley is older. She's in her 70s, and so she doesn't want her to go to the hairdresser. So there's the backstory there. And Dila Ramaphosa looks like he's swallowed a script. I love you too, boy. And that's me telling my son that I love him too because he told me that he loves me. And that's what happens in my streams. And it's all good because I'm a mom. There we go. Her daughter won't let her out. I'm going to find out where Shirley lives and I'm going to go break her out. Who's with me? Should we find out where Shirley lives and go break her out? Everyone has smashed the like button. Thank you so much. Actually, yesterday I was so surprised. Yesterday's live stream, the most that watched at one time went up to 12 at one time. But by the time I finished watching that movie, by the time I finished that stream, there were 20 likes. So that I was well impressed. Thank you, every single one of you, for that. That was really amazing. Escape, free yourself. You'll be fine. Shirley Creed's going to grow it and put it in a bun so she can be like that granny on, what's it? That has the bird and the cat. I told a pretty cat. Who's that granny? Yeah, her. Except Shirley doesn't have a single silver hair. Drug the daughter and sneak out. Dodgy Idealist will help me break you out. The Shirk Shank playing off of Shirley's name. I love it. Paul Hart gave his 80-year-old mum a permit so she can go out and party. Now my mum expects me to supply the booze for her party. Yeah, where are you going to find it? Shirley is a wuss. Seriously, I'll come break you out. I will. For those of you who don't subscribe to the Storm Legacy, please go give him a sub as well. He puts up content about Herbalife and football and comedy. So go check that out. Paul has booze. That's not something you should be advertising. People are jealous of people that have booze. I'm just saying. Hashtag free Shirley. Just swing a cake of soap in a sock. Storm Legacy wants booze. So this is fun. This is really good. Yeah, we're conspiring. We're gonna get you out, Shirley. Oh, he swapped booze for a Paratus cap. Well done. Sorry, I need coffee. It's getting to that time of the day. Oh, is your mom-in-law immigrated? Is Samuel content? Storm Mrs. Tequila, and you're welcome for the plug. Yeah, and he's being a bit of a machine at the moment, putting out a lot of content, Shirley. So maybe Paul can trade your freedom for booze. Does your daughter want some booze? Then we can get you out. That is a virgin cocktail, just so by the way. It's got no alcohol. Shirley says, thanks, I think. But don't you want us to break you out? Okay. I don't think Shirley wants to be broken out. Oh, Dodgy has Jägermeister. I'll get the Red Bull and I'll see you in 20 minutes. Yes, the Shirley Temple is alcohol free. Storm Legacy wants Creed and Tequila. Are you talking about the band Creed? I assume so. And Dodgy Idealist has KWV somewhere. I really need to remember to bring into my studio what I found in the cupboard the other night when I was looking for whiskey to make a Bailey's cream. Paul Hart will trade Jack Daniels for Zoll. So if anybody in the Western Cape has some Zolls that they would like to swap for some Jack Daniels, there you go. The free market is trading on my live chat. I like it. There was a comment that I thought I had a funny. Gentle Inflatable says she's got 2 bottles of wine left. A sip a day keeps the flies away. Oh yes, it was about the Paratus caps. So I've asked Gideon to put a cap on hold for me because I want a hoodie, and then I'm going to get both. And then I'll stream in my Paratus swag. Storm Legacy says he's got to justify that sub every day. Yeah. Well, yeah, you have been uploading every day. You've been doing really well. I'm really impressed. And yeah, Premier International Zoll to fund the NCCC. Paul Hart wants commission for telling people where they can buy Obey masks because he was wearing one today and everybody was asking him where he got it. And I think you totally should ask Ramon for commission on all his future sales because they're all because of you. You need merch to sell, maybe pillows stuffed with cut-up husbands. Contrary to popular belief, I'm rather fond of my husband.
Just not his work shirts.
Did that come through? Did you guys hear that? Yeah. I actually do have some stuff that is for sale. If you wanted to see it, but it's not like Eleutheria, like aligned. It's it's not swag or anything. It's just some stuff that they heard you and they're laughing, my love. He just gave me a dirty look. I call him my love and he gives me a dirty look. Paul Hart is really good looking when he wears a mask or a bag over his head. No, I wouldn't say you're bad looking without them either. I have seen your face on Paratus's stream, and yeah, so I wouldn't say that. Everyone. Oh, now there's a hashtag. Hashtag save Beth's husband's shirts. This really has become like a brand thing that I cut up my husband's shirts before.
Have to wear golf shirts to work.
He has to wear golf shirts to work now. No, he wore a golf shirt to work now because he was crawling around trying to install servers. 3 days, but yeah.
Because I don't have 3 shirts for the last week.
No, you don't have 3 shirts because you don't iron.
Anna, you was doing the ironing the other night?
Then I don't understand why you don't have work shirts.
Because you keep cutting them up.
I'm going to take a picture of his wardrobe of all of his hanging up work shirts, okay? Because he has at least 7. Poor bloke is probably sitting there shivering shirtless. No, he's not. He can't go to work because he's got no clothes. And Paul Hart says, yeah, that's how the truth comes out. Keep scissors away from Beth. No. Okay. Shirley suggested she thinks this is hilarious. It really is. I'm enjoying this. Shirley said I must get some merch with my logo on. And yes, I do want to do that eventually. Just the first thing that I want to sell with my logo on is a tactical torch. Like, I know that sounds cheesy, but I have like the Liberty torch, and that's my logo, the Liberty torch, then with the podcast microphone in the middle. And so I really want the first thing that I ever sell must be a tactical torch with my logo on it. So yeah, I could do a GoFundMe to get that off the ground, but I think they're talking about my husband's shirt still. Yes. They want to lock your husbands in a safe now. My husband. They want to lock your shirts in a safe now. He's nodding his head. Well, I won't say no to a safe because I do need to get one. By the kettle. Where's your cup, Mom? It's by the kettle. tack torches are too small. You can't smack someone with them. Okay, well, we can do both kinds. Paul, then look in the cupboard or on the drying rack. Maybe Lydia washed it. We can do both. Yes, no? Shirley Creed, apparently you can't hit people with it because they're too small. It's like the little ones that you can hold like they like fit in the palm of your hand, so you can hold it like this. I don't have anything that shape to show you, but yeah. I can't repeat this anymore. Thank you, gentle inflatables. I really think it's time for me to sign off anyway, because I'm sure everybody's going to be heading over to Ramon's stream at 5 o'clock. So, but thank you for keeping me company for an hour and a half, nearly. Thank you, girl child. You made a very good cup of coffee. Paul Hart never understood the tack torch thing. The bad guys can see exactly where you are. Okay. Ramon, morning shot. Paul Hart. Ramon Kavanagh on morning shot. Surely. Yeah, you do know his channel. Dodgy is going to record a podcast that we can expect to hear in about a month. I'm just teasing. He doesn't take that long. Anyway, everybody's signing off. It is 5 to 5. So yeah, I may as well call it a day. Thank you once again for spending more than an hour with me, talking absolute nonsense, which has been absolutely great. And I'll show you the stuff I have for sale another time if you want to know about it. I'm way more popular than that Ramon guy. He draws pictures, right? No, that's Germ. Ever been so high that you wanted to wash the groove off a lid on a sippy cup? I just did that. Can't say I have. Bye-bye, Yanni. Thank you for hanging around. I actually need to make Yanni a moderator because, yeah, he'll be here when Joe's not here. Thank you, Dodgy Idealist. Yes, later, everybody. Virus germs. How's there virus germs? Where? No, Ramon is not a germ. Paul Hart, you're just being deliberately doff now. Surely. Hey? Germ warfare and morning shot. I don't need, oh God, no, not morning shot. Morning shot. I don't need to put links to their channels because you can search for them and find them. And I know you're taking the piss, dude. Seriously. Obviously, you must be. Anyway, time to sign off. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. If you liked it, disliked it, I don't really care. If you can hit all the bells and buttons and everything, it helps, apparently. But then again, maybe not. So who knows? Who cares? If you think your friends could benefit from my content, share it with them. And, then we can get the message out there that Eleutheria matters. Eleutheria is liberty. Eleutheria is freedom. So, yeah. Yes, Paul Hart's taking the bus. Okay, I figured as much. As I always say, don't wear a mask if you don't have to. Get out there and just stay safe whilst you do it. Cheers.